Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's get into this message. The message I have for today is coming from a dream, okay? I had this dream a while ago, but God is putting it upon my heart to share it now. In this dream, I was at this really nice hotel. Like I was at like a resort type hotel with my son. Um, and while we were at this hotel, we were looking around. It's like we had a hard time finding the hotel. We got really excited once we got to the hotel. And then we both were kind of like wishing that my husband was there with us, but he's missing. And like I had no knowing as to where he was in a dream, so I don't know exactly what this means, to whom this message is for, you know what I'm saying? But that's the message. Like we both wanted him there with us, but he wasn't there. He was missing for whatever reason. The scripture comes from Daniel 14:28. When the Babylonians heard this, they were angry and turned against the king. The king has become a Jew, they said. He has destroyed Baal, killed the dragon, and put the priests to death. They went to their king and demanded, "Hand Daniel over to us, or we will kill you and your family." When he saw himself threatened with violence, the king was forced to hand Daniel over to them. They threw Daniel into the lion's den. When he remained where he remained for 6 days. In the den were 7 lions and 2 carcasses, and 2 sheep had been given to them daily. But now they were given nothing, so that they would devour Daniel. Okay, y'all. So y'all already know this is one of the more popular scriptures, the more popular Bible studies about Daniel being thrown into the lion's den. So, this is a situation where someone, your person, was handed over, regardless if this is a situation where this person is like, seriously, they are physically handed over, like regardless if they are in prison or if they are far away. It could be a situation where this person has some kind of job where they have to travel, and they have been required to go and travel and be away from their family, and they have to be away from their family for certain points in time. So whatever it may be, it could even be more spiritual than physical, whereas this person has been put under a spiritual attack, and they are spiritually in the lion's den. Spiritually, they are kind of like in a prison. Spiritually, they are not there the way that they usually would be. Okay, God is saying, just because they have been put into this prison, just because they have been placed in the lion's den, it does not mean that they are completely destroyed. It does not mean that they will be devoured. It does not mean it is the end for them. It does not mean that time is up for them. I feel like God is saying that this is a test. Like I hear, this is only a test. It's only a test. This is only a test that they are having to go through. And while you can't physically, because in this dream, I felt as though I was so far away from them. So it may even be a situation where you feel weird, because when two become one, you kind of go through everything with your person, and you may feel as though you are in a position in your life, or maybe you are in this place where you're doing good, okay? Because we were in this really nice hotel. Everything was done up. Everything was like luxurious. And we were like, oh, we would love to enjoy this, and they are in a position to where it's like they are far away from it, or maybe they feel like they're far away from it, or it could physically be that, like I said, it could physically be like a truck driver, or someone that may be enlisted in the army or something like that, where this person has a job where they are physically apart from you, and you are in two completely different places, yearning to be together. 444, as I say that, God is saying that this is just a test for this person. Just because they have been sent off to the lion's den does not mean that everything is over for them. It doesn't mean that everything is finished. And it doesn't mean that God hates them, because while Daniel was in the lion's den, not only did the lions not touch him, he did not starve. He was not wanting for anything. He wasn't in the lion's den the whole time stressed out the way that it was the king expected, or the way that the people expected. The Babylonians expected that he was going to starve to death, or that he would be eaten by the lions. Something was going to happen. And, God made sure that Daniel did not, his life was not over there. God made sure the entire time that he was, they wanted him to be in the lion's den, Daniel was down there. And I don't want to say that he was chilling, but it was like he was chilling. Like he was in the lion's den, just like, he like, and I feel like a big part of it is not only the fact that, God was taking care of Daniel, but also the fact that Daniel had faith that God was going to take care of him. Because sometimes we end up in situations like that where we are sort of, how do you say it, in the lion's den. And instead of us just riding it out and knowing that God got us and we going to be okay, we get panicky and we get nervous and we start stressing out about everything and how everything is going to work out. And, that's a very stressful situation, to be literally in a den with lions looking at you and you looking at them. And they looking at you and you looking at them. And they ain't getting no more food. And because they ain't getting no more food, they really looking at you and you looking at them. And it's like, I like, that's a stressful situation. That's a situation where it's like, Lord, you said you got me, but you said I would be okay, but I can't help but to have some questions, to have some concerns, to have like it's a really tough position to be in. And I feel like this person is in a very tough position. Like, and just like I said, this message could mean so many different things to different people. It could be a physical thing, or it could be a spiritual thing. It could be a financial thing. This could be so many different things, but somebody is feeling like they are caged in a box while the other person is not. And the other person wants, like, one person wants the other person to be at the same pace as them. Like, it's not a situation where like this is not where you want your person. Like, this, you don't want your person in this position. You don't want your person feeling this way. You don't want your person to be far away from you. You want your person right next to you. And I just feel like God is sending me here to say once again that this was meant to happen. This is not something that was meant to break your spouse. This is not something that was meant to pull you two apart. This is not something that was meant to destroy you. This is just as while we are single, we are growing. The same thing. Just because you get married or just because you find you're someone, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden you stop growing as a person and you stop becoming more and more mature. And I feel like for somebody, this happened in order to help them to get some more maturity, because it's like life is life has so many twists and turns. Life is so, it's such an interesting journey. um and each of us we have our own journey, we have our own missions in life, we have our own goals, we have so many different things that it is that whatever purpose that God has put your person here for. And I just feel like God is saying that this test was meant to help them. This test was meant to help them to become stronger. This test was meant to help them grow closer to God. This test was meant to help them to just to be able to, and I even hear in some cases, to build a trust in you. Because it's one thing, and this is for financial, it's one thing for you to, to have it all together and you got all the money, and you have it to where you can take care of somebody else, and you do take care of this other person, and you never really need for them to do anything for you. You never really, like, you got it. And it's like, yeah, you could sit there and say to yourself, oh, I know that this person loves me just because they love me and it's not about my money. But it's not until you don't have two pennies to rub together and they do, and they look out for you instead of turning their back on you, or they look out for you instead of putting their nose in the air. They look out for you instead of treating you as if you're not good enough for them anymore, or being like, nah, I need me somebody that's baller. I need a baller. Or I need this, I need that, and this ain't working. It's kind of like, it's not until that happens that you can honestly say, I know that this person loved me and it don't have nothing to do with how much I earn. I know this person is going to be there for me when I need them. I know this person is not going to turn their backs on me. If I was to lose everything today, I know for a fact that this person is going to ride it out with me. And I just feel like for some people they need to see that, because sometimes you it's like sometimes it just feel like it's too good to be true. And a lot of times when it's too good to be true, I know me personally, when it's too good to be true, I'm pinching myself like I gotta be sleeping, or I'm just like, nah, like. And it's not good to be in that case, in that position. Like, you don't want to speak that kind of you don't want to bring that kind of negativity onto yourself. Like, when good things are happening to you, you're looking for something bad to happen. You could possibly make that bad thing happen because you're sitting here thinking about it over and over again. But I feel like God is saying, for somebody, you have found your person, and this love that y'all have together is so beautiful, it's so real, it's so like, and I don't want to say exactly perfect, but they perfect for you type vibes. And it's like, if nothing bad ever happened, you would actually believe that you were dreaming. If nothing bad ever happened, you wouldn't even believe that your life is what it is. And I just feel like God is saying that this is just a test. This too shall pass. This is not meant to break you. This is not meant to take you out of here. This is not something that's meant to destroy you. This is something that is going to bring you two closer to each other. And for the person that's not in the den, I feel like this is a test for both of you. It's a test to make sure that the person in the den is meant to bring them stronger, and it's meant for them to come out wiser and better than they were before. And for the person that's not in the den, this is a test to see how loyal you are. Are you going to be loyal to this person while they going through it? Because if you can't be loyal to them while they going through it, you for sure not going to be loyal when they not. Then on top of that, it's kind of like, once they come out of that, are you worthy to be with them? And it's not to say it like that, like somebody is so much better than anybody else, but I just feel like you never know. I feel like God has some blessings in store for this person that's in his den right now. This person in his den, they in the den, but they not all the way thrown away. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is growing and maturing and getting better and better while they are in this den. And when they come up out that den, God is going to skyrocket them. God is going to bless them. And God wants to ensure that when they receive their blessings, the people that are around them, that they are being generous with, that they are being loving with, that they are being real with, were real to them when they were in the den. Okay, that's the message. Whew. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that sent donations. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you guys want to get me something for my wedding, me and my husband, something off of our wedding registry, we are registered with Amazon. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description box. And y'all already know my for my donations, the Cash App is down below in the description box. I will see you guys later. My apologies about the video being so late today. Okay, sorry y'all. Okay, sorry y'all. I love you guys to bits and pieces, and I'll see you later. Deuces.